stop, and then I was going to try to stop in Texas on the way over to Colorado. So I was going to try to hunt my way out there.
You ready? Or didn't you want to make some coffee?
Yeah. That needs to happen.
Teeth brushing, that's a good idea. We've made it to Ohio. I've got my buddy Jordan with me. He's back there on the tailgate making coffee. I need to fix that lens. I am not in your traditional turkey hunting attire because we worked all day yesterday and we left work and drove up here and got here sometime after midnight. We just found a place to park and we slept in the front seats. We're getting ready to get on the road and go listening. This is the day before the season opens, so we got some time this morning. I think we're going to drop Jordan off. He's going to walk out a ridge on one side of the road, listen, and he's going to come back on the other side of the road, walk out another ridge. I'm going to do a big loop driving around, see if we can hear anything gobbling. So that's the main goal today, is just try to get ears on a bird or hopefully as many birds as possible. You got your trophy?
Coffee, sir.
All right, here we go. I mean, it smells like coffee.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like out hot, but I mean,
It'll get you going. Get you a little fired up in the morning.
Yeah, get you a little something.
You couldn't ask for a much better morning in the turkey woods. It's like 52 degrees, dead calm. Not a cloud in the sky.
Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
That would have been super cool to hear one on the first toot. I thought I might have heard a very faint gobble. Just the front end, like the bark of the gobble, way up the road. So maybe I'm just really wanting to hear a bird gobble, but we're gonna drive up there and see what it was. We got 1-2 gobble one time. He is nowhere near us. But sounds like he's on public land. I mean, I just heard the faintest gobble. It does look like there's a...
Woo! Woo, 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 woo.
He's way in there. Yeah, everything's drippy and soaking wet.
Yeah,
and
it's freaking wet in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I was slipping and sliding going up that road.
It is wet.
But you heard one.
Well, I was kind of hoping I was going to come back to the truck and you were going to say you had figured out one or two.
I heard one.
Oh, okay. I got out into the middle of this and owl hooted, and that bird that I heard on the other side of the road gobbled.
Back at you.
Yeah.
So where was he? That's where I dropped. Whoa. That's where I dropped you off there.
He's probably on this ridge right here. But see, there's some sort of road right here, so I think we could follow that road instead of coming in on this one.
Mm-hmm. And then have
but then you'd be on the bottom here.
Or you could do this and then side hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mission accomplished for morning one. We did find a few birds. So we got at least an idea of where to go listen tonight. We bounced around a couple other places, ran into some locals, talked to them, got some very good knowledge from them about the place. So we finally found a campsite. We just set up camp. gonna cook some hot dogs, maybe take a nap, and then get out this afternoon, poke around for another few hours before fly up, and just looking at different places, and then we'll go in and we're each gonna split up and try to listen to the birds we heard this morning. I am striking out on the evening listening session. I dropped Jordan off where he heard the bird first thing this morning. I was gonna go to where we got on that second bird that was close to the road. I pulled up to that spot and there is 3 trucks in the parking lot there. It's not even a parking lot, it's just a pull off, and there's 3 trucks piled up in there. So I tried to get around the backside of that place and listen. I don't know if I would have been able to hear him if he was where we heard him this morning. So I've just been trying to get to a couple other high points right here before dark. I haven't heard anything. Hopefully Jordan's having better luck than I am. Yeah, I had no luck. Did you retrieve the gobbling data?
Thank God you brought me here.
Yeah?
Well, I've got 2 birds. I heard.
Are they together?
No.
Cool.
But there might be another one with the second one.
So this little bottom, are they down in there?
Not quite. The second birds that were kind of fired up on their own are up in those fingers. You know what I'm talking about?
On the other side.
On the other side. See?
So
Like early.
So
like
we need to look at the
before.
map when we get back to camp and kind of decide. Well, did you hear that was the bird that you heard this morning kind of back in the same spot?
Right, exact spot.
No.
And he's on this side, my side. Of
Where
the
you
creek.
walked in tonight?
Yeah.
So you were right above it.
Yes.
So why don't we go kill that one first?
He was about maybe
Yeah, baby.
300 yards down the ridge from me.
Does it
And
look
it's
like
clean right up until you get close to there. And then it kind of benches down like twice.
Okay. So we can get even closer than you were tonight, you think?
Yeah.
On the
At
roost?
least one more bench.
And if we could get on a flat bench, that would be... Ooh, I got Chick-fil-A sauce too we could have with the deer steak. It's, I don't know. Keep that on my head. It's early. We are where we want to hunt. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We got up at 2:30 to get here. There were people crawling all over this place last night scouting. We both got beat to where we wanted to walk in, didn't we?
Yes, both of us.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get beat this morning, and we did not get beat this morning. I don't think we need to push going to the lip. I think if we just kind of get in the middle of that flat spot on top of that ridge, because he might be higher up than we think, and we might want to try and favor this side, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, right. I don't think he would be on that side. I think he would have been able to tell. Right. So he's either right off the point or he's more on this side. Right. So, all right. Definitely don't think that's the bird you heard last night. Definitely don't think that was this bird that you heard. Okay. If this bird's not gonna gobble, we can always pick up while it's still dark and go after that. I mean, he's gobbling. Do you think that bird is off that ridge? We might be able to work that bird still. That bird flew down already. Sounds like he's coming up to the top of that next ridge. He's coming up to the top of that ridge. Turn your gun camera on. Okay. Might try to go up and to your left, get around on top of us, so just be prepared to turn around. up so you can shoot through some of that crap. I wonder what happened to this bird. I wonder what happened to this bird. Or if that's the bird you heard. That sounds like the same bird you heard yesterday morning. It was just gobbling, gobbling, gobbling.
Yeah, but this bird that I heard in here last night only got up one time.
Right.
See this, that thicker tree and those saplings?
Yeah.
The one that kind of goes up and cuts to the right? He was there, but at the top of the hill that we can see.
Right.
And that's when he strutted forward. And
Yeah.
then I took 2 steps into the opening to the left, and that's when I shot right there.
So that's, yeah, there's no reason. That turkey could very much be dead. We're gonna collect our things here. But he just took off over that ridge, so we're gonna go down there and just start checking every blowdown, every brush pile, every briar bush that we can. I think there's a good chance we might turn him up. I know Jordan he is ate up right now. He's not happy, but we're just working this hillside. This right here is the exact kind of stuff we're looking for. Any kind of logs, briar patches. I found them just tucked up in the middle of a thick briar bush before, and they were still alive. And I kind of flushed out and had to shoot them running. I found them just stone dead in the middle of the woods, just laid out where they took off, and then they just died. So, let's see. We'll probably spend a few hours in here looking for this bird, because he feels like he made a good shot on it. And it wasn't a bad shot. I mean, we'll have to look at the gun camera for this one. I looked at where he shot, and it didn't look like a bad shot at all. So, hopefully we find this booger. We searched for that bird for hours. Covered every nook and cranny of that mountain. Never found any sign of him. So we ended up moving to where we heard the second bird yesterday morning, right near the road. Somebody's parked where we were, so we parked all the way down at the other end of this piece, and we're working our way up in there because we don't know what side of the road that other person was on. And we're finally starting to get into some sign. It's probably a mile and a half up here to where he was gobbling yesterday. Gotta get up there and see if we can't find him.
At the same time.
All right, so are we gonna go check out up north, or? Shoot, we gotta go clean your bird. Oh, too soon?
A little too soon. A little too soon for that.
So, we hunted hard the rest of the day. We put down a bunch of miles. Never really came across anything else. So, we're gonna spend the rest of the day, we're gonna go north of here to some other areas and poke around a little bit, see what we see. I mean, we got a whole day to kill since you can only hunt till noon, so.
Yeah. We'll,
maybe take a nap somewhere in there.
yeah.
Afternoon of day 1 in Ohio. Morning 2. We have hiked up to the top of the mountain, the tallest point around.
Ooh!
first one I've ever seen that close. Huh?
I got it on my phone.
I think I got it on the big camera and the gun camera.
That bitch was close.
Dude, I heard a twig break. And I turned my head, and it was like 5 feet away. It was like right here. That bobcat, I was sitting here almost snoozing. The twig broke, and it was standing like 5 feet right here behind me, and it walked up in that tree. That's it.
There she is.
That's a wrap. 12 o'clock.
Day 2.
It was a long day too. The turkeys won today. And that's okay. They got to win too. We did not collect any gobbling data today. We're
It's come to a point now that there was a squirrel coming through the brush up there. And it was just that haze. And I'm telling you, I seen a redhead.
Day 3. We have a gobble. Not where I was expecting one to come from. Alright, it's raining a lot more than they said it was going to. We're getting ready to hit the road and start walking in, so I'm going to put this camera in a bag. We're going to pretty much go sit at where we were yesterday, where we ended up sitting down, but we're going to get in there quiet, and I'm not going to be owl hooting, and I'm not going to let that bird know we're there.
Here it is, 1 hour of hunting left, and we've dwindled down to videotaping bald eagles.
Oh my
Just took a shit. That's a sign.
I don't smell very well.
No.
And I missed a turkey like a half an hour into opening morning. And have not had an opportunity since.
Well, I think we're calling it quits, folks. We spent the rest of huntable hours driving, walking, did a lot of walking, some steep country. We got whipped.
We're whipped.
We're going back home a day early. We both have some birds around home that we want to hunt. And I'm only going to get like another 2 quick mornings to hunt, and then I'm not going to get to hunt for like a week and a half. So we're thinking about coming back. We got licenses for the full season, and the last 2 weeks of the season go all day.
Yes.
So we might come back when we can hunt all day. That's a wrap.